Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Truthful Tones. I'm your host, Mary Alice Greer, and today we will be playing some of the very best in Southern gospel music, and I'm so glad you're with us today. To start out our show, here are the Tallies with This Day.
This heart inside of me, with worries like the countless grains of sand along the sea, for what may come and what might be. And yet it's true, I know that you hold my eternity. So with each new dawn, let this be my song. If I can trust you with my forever, it's all in your care, it's alright, it's okay. If I can trust you with my forever, then I can trust you, I can trust you with this day. I can trust you, Lord, I'll trust you, I can trust you, Lord, I'll trust you. You are there when each day begins. You hold me every moment, God, you're faithful to the end. And though I can't see what the hours may hold, the one thing I am certain of is you are in control. So with each new dawn, let this be my song. If I can trust you with my forever, it's all in your care, it's alright, it's okay. If I can trust you with my forever, then I can trust you, I can trust you with this day. Every second, every hour, this day. Why would I ever doubt it? Your tender mercies new with every dawn. Trust you with my forever, it's all in your care, it's alright, it's okay. If I can trust you with my forever, then I can trust you, I can trust you with this day, this day. I can trust you, Lord, I'll trust you. I can trust you with this day.
Today I find myself overwhelmed with life again. A familiar road I've walked before, and just as dark as it was then. But this time something's different. God's peace is deep inside. His strength is coming over me, and I'm understanding why. I know Him better now than I ever had before. I know Him better now, and I've never loved Him more. There were times I walked this very road, and I know I had my doubts, but today my faith is strong. I know Him better now. So I walk with steps of grace through tomorrow's circumstance, and the depths of sorrow I'll embrace with a newfound faith I have. I haven't always trusted or believed the way I should. Then I watched Him take this trial of mine and work it for my good. I know Him better now than I ever have.
And that was Jim and Melissa Brady with I Know Him Better Now here on Truthful Tones. Coming up next is Gerald Wolfe and the Gospel Music Hymn Sing with the classic hymn called He Keeps Me Singing.
You all know this song, There's Within My Heart. Let's sing. There's within my heart a melody. Jesus is the Savior I know. Fear not, I am with thee. Peace be still. Fear not, love has and go. Let that sound great. Soon he's coming back to welcome me. Harmony on the starry sky. I shall bring my mind to worlds unknown. That's the way to live on high. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We just sing. Greatest name I know. With my every longing. Take it up a half, come on. Jesus, 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 greatest name I know. Every longing, keeps me singing as I go. Fills my every longing, fills my every longing, keeps me singing as I go.
We'll be back with more Truthful Tones.
Hello, Kubo. What have you got planned for today?
Come on, this way.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
It's the most powerful magic there is.
Head outside to discover incredible animals
Wow.
and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure. So grab your loved ones and explore a world of possibilities. Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
My teacher said that we should have a plan in case of an emergency. Do we have one?
First thing I'm gonna do is grab a flashlight with dead batteries.
I'm going to start randomly throwing clothes in the bag. You two will be hiding in the closet and Dad won't be able to find you.
And that's when we both start crying.
Uncontrollably. Can you pass the cutlets?
Winging it is not an emergency plan. Make sure your kids know what to do during an emergency, who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Search Ready Kids at nyc.gov or call 311. Brought to you by the New York City Office of Emergency Management and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Truthful Tones.
You told me in your word how you are working all things for the good of those who will only believe. Every good and perfect gift comes straight from your hands. So remind me, Lord, of this when I need to hear it again. That you are good and you are holy, working all things for your glory. Sometimes I can't even comprehend how you are moving and you're working. My problems you are solving. I don't even know just where to begin, 'cause you're so good. It's overwhelming. I've learned your ways are higher than my mind can conceive. could ever ask or think. And Lord, my heart is trusting in the wisdom of your plan. There's purpose in the pain, though I may not understand. But you're still good and you are holy, working all things for your glory. Sometimes I can't even comprehend how you are moving and you're working. My problems you are solving. I don't even know just where to begin, 'cause you're so good. It's overwhelming. Yes, you are good and you are holy, working all things for your glory. Sometimes I can't even comprehend how you are moving and you're working. My problems you are solving. I don't even know just where to begin, 'cause you're so good. It's overwhelming. God, you're so good. It's overwhelming.
Front row Sunday school, little 5-year-old me, King James in my hand, quoting John 3:16. I didn't know it then, but reading it would change my life. Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John in the middle of the black and white. Red letters on the pages, red letters from the Savior, words never will ever forget. I read everything he wrote me. When it comes to what he told me, I'm still hanging on to every single word he said. Thank God Almighty I was raised on red. Love the Lord your God, love your neighbor as yourself. But you gotta walk that extra mile when your brother is needing some help. Be a city on a hill, shining in the darkest night. I know that it's the gospel truth, controverted in the black and white. Red letters on the pages, red letters from the Savior, words never will ever forget. I read everything he wrote me. When it comes to what he told me, I'm still hanging on to every single word he said. Thank God Almighty I was raised on red. Red stained glass in a church down a red dirt road. A red-back camera wearing a red crown robe. A red-faced preacher shouting about how the red blood flows. Takes me back to the time when the Savior saved my soul. Red letters on the pages, red letters from the Savior, words never will ever forget. I read everything he wrote me. When it comes to what he told me, I'm still hanging on to every single word he said. Thank God Almighty I was raised on red. I said thank God Almighty I was raised on red. Yeah.
listening to Wilburn and Wilburn here on Truthful Tones with their latest, Raised on Red. Well, once again, it's time for our Heritage of Harmony segment, and this week we are featuring the Wisnants. Today we are featuring a song from their album, A Glimpse of Grace. That was their first #1 song back in 2001. And I remember being a 9-year-old and how excited my family and I were when our friends had their first #1 song. Here are the Wisnants from just a little over 20 years ago with Is Anything Too Hard for God?
It's out of your hands. You've done all you can do. You've given God the problem. It's no longer up to you. You've prayed the prayer of faith. You're standing on God's truth. While you're waiting on the answer, He has a question for you. Is anything too hard for God? Who's got a problem beyond His power to solve? Are there situations He's not the master of? Is anything too hard for God? Believe, trust His word, you'll see. His plans are now unfolding, performing perfectly. It's clear how much He loves you. Look at all He's done. For all your questions, there's really only one. Is anything too hard for God? Who's got a problem beyond His power to solve? Are there situations He's not the master of? Is anything too hard for God? Are there situations He's not the master of? Is anything too hard for
Make sure to tune in next week as our highlighted artists will be the Hoppers on our Heritage of Harmony segment. We'll be back with more Truthful Tones after this quick commercial break.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother! We can do this together!
All right, let's go!
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know!
I know!
You don't! Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No!
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this!
You will rock this!
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan.
Separated.
We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was fine.
the most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Message.
Some parents plan ahead. Some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Thanks for listening to Truthful Tones.
If you started out to walk in the light, don't let old Satan turn you from God and right. Just keep on moving, yes, moving along the way. A happy time is waiting us over there. Get ready for that meeting up in the air. Just keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. there's wonderful joy ahead. With Jesus near, there's nothing to fear or dread. Just keep on moving, yes, moving on the way. From every pain and sorrow we'll soon be free. We'll sing and shout, oh, what a glad jubilee. Just keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. We're just over there, moving along in grace. Hallelujah, oh, praise the Lord. I'm gonna meet you on that day. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. We're just over there, moving along in grace. Hallelujah, oh, praise the Lord. I'm gonna meet you on that day. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way. We're just over there, moving along in grace. Hallelujah, oh, praise the Lord. I'm gonna meet you on that day. Keep on moving, yes, moving on the gospel way.
These are some hard days. We've had some heartache, more than enough. Long, long are these cold nights. Feels like there's no light, and fear says give up. But I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. I'm here to tell you, God will make you strong. If all you've got left is just one more breath, rise up in faith and take one more step. I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. God can be trusted, and there is nothing that takes him by surprise. You aren't forsaken, so don't be shaken. Just lift up your eyes. I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. I'm here to tell you, God will make you strong. If all you've got left is just one more breath, rise up in faith, take one more step. I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. These temporary, momentary troubles will fade one day, but God is working. Eternal glory, we'll know it when we see His face. I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. I'm here to tell you, God will make you strong. If all you've got left, just one more breath, rise up in faith and take one more step. I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. I'm here to tell you, keep on keeping on. You gotta keep on.
You're listening to Ernie Haas's signature sound with Keep On Keepin' On. Coming up next on Truthful Tones is the newest from the old paths, How Good the Good News Feels.
That's how good the good news feels. That's how good the good news feels. Go ahead and call it a miracle. Shake your head and say it's impossible. That's how good the good news feels. Joy down deep that the world can't steal. Can't stop smiling 'cause it doesn't seem real. That's how good the good news feels.
If you feel like you could laugh or cry, maybe both at the same time, shout hallelujah to the sky, then turn and softly whisper why. It's amazing, almost hard to believe, the grace he's given full and free. Do you ever think what a beautiful gift that God will love us like this?
That's how good the good news feels. That's how good the good news feels. Go ahead and call it a miracle. Shake your head and say it's impossible. That's how good the good news feels. Joy down deep that the world can't steal. Can't stop smiling 'cause it doesn't seem real. That's how good the good news feels.
Now the guilt of sin is washed away. Joy and peace are in its place. Living with a heart full of faith, knowing that heaven is yours someday. That's how good the good news feels. That's how good the good news feels. Go ahead and call it a miracle. Shake your head and say it's impossible. That's how good the good news feels. Joy down deep that the world can't steal. Can't stop smiling 'cause it doesn't seem real. That's how good the good news feels. May we never lose the wonder of the day we first believed that a holy God in heaven loved one like you and me. That's how good the good news feels. That's how good the good news feels. Go ahead and call it a miracle. Shake your head and say it's impossible. That's how good the good news feels. Joy down deep that the world can't steal. Can't stop smiling 'cause it doesn't seem real. No, it doesn't seem real. That's how good the good news feels. Can't stop smiling 'cause it doesn't seem real. That's how good the good news feels. That's how good the good news feels.
Hey, this is Steve Ladd with the Old Pass, and you're listening to my friend Mary Alice Greer on Truthful Tones.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Up next on Truthful Tones is Mark Bishop with his newest, Across the River.
Ever since a little child I heard my mother tell me often of the streets of gold, and I can see them clearly. A vivid
picture in my mind, a place that I consider to be a vision of the land that waits across the river. There'll be no pain that comes with death, hearts will never be broken. No, and there shall no regret, no harsh words will be spoken. I'll leave behind a worried mind, trouble far behind me. Step upon the grassy banks where trouble cannot find me. Carry me o'er the muddy waters, there to touch my feet upon the shore. Carry me, and all the sons and daughters, till we lay our eyes upon the Lord. There'll be no early morning chill that causes me to shiver. I shall lay this form aside before I cross the river. Over on the other shore I saw my Father beckon. So long that I have seen his face, I'll tarry for a second. Mother dear, her voice so clear, thought I heard her calling. Hurry home, it's getting late, soon the night is falling. Should you go before I do, this message please deliver. Tell Mom and Dad that someday soon I too shall cross the river. Carry me o'er the muddy waters, there to touch my feet upon the shore. Carry me, and all the sons and daughters, till we lay our eyes upon the Lord. When the twilight of my life is come and night is falling, when I close my eyes in death and hear the Savior calling, when I whisper sad goodbyes to family gathered round me, I wonder if they'll see the holy angels that surround me. Shed no tear when days are done, this land is not forever. Forever is the place we'll meet when we shall cross that river.
When the rich and the poor get together with the Lord, get together with the Lord. Well, they will treat each other like sister and brother when they all get together with the Lord. Now when they all, praise God, get together, hallelujah, when they all get together with the Lord, well, they will treat each other like sister and brother when they all get together with the Lord. Now when the tall and the small get together with the Lord, get together with the Lord. Oh, well, the weak are no longer afraid of the stronger when they all get together with the Lord. Well, when they all get together, when they all get together with the Lord, well, they will treat each other like sister and brother when they all get together with the Lord. Well, God has no favorites and we're all the same, they say. We'll see our many friends and our loved ones on that day. We'll all be so happy when St. Peter says this way. Then we'll sing, oh, sister and brother, when they all get together with the Lord, with the Lord, with the Lord.
You're listening to the Mark Trammell Quartet with When They All Get Together. Stay tuned for more Truthful Tones after this.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother. We can do this together.
All right, let's go.
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't. Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No.
Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this.
You will rock this.
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan.
Separated.
We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was
the
fine.
most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there, it's to stay calm and keep to the plan.
Message.
Some parents plan ahead, some don't. Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Coming up next on Truthful Tones is your #1 song for the month of September by Greater Vision, Start with Well Done.
More than great riches, more than acclaim, more than meeting strangers who already know my name, more than respect from my closest of peers. There's a voice and a statement that I long to hear. Only 2 words will fulfill me when I see His face. For there's eternal meaning in this one little phrase. When this life is over and the next one's begun, I want it to start with well done. You see, I haven't always followed His whisper inside. There were days that I battled and I still lost the fight. But I laid regret where His precious blood fell. And with loving forgiveness, He said, now go finish well. Only 2 words will fulfill me when I see His face. For there's eternal meaning in this one little phrase. When this life is over and
that well done, well done.
Hello, friend. This is Rodney Griffin with Greater Vision. You're listening to my friend, Mary Alice Greer, on Truthful Tones.
Think about your best day ever, the one you wish would last forever. It was such a wow. Blue skies and perfect weather, didn't think it could get better, but the sun went down. Yeah, the sun went down. But you didn't want to see it go. All the fun will never last, you know. But what if it could? That would be good. What a day, one day, someday's gonna be, when we all are finally free. Earth has passed. Oh, what a day, one day, someday's gonna be, when the Father welcomes me home at last. Oh, close my eyes and I can see it. It's far away, but I believe it. It's a dream that's real. No more night and no more sorrow, no more pain and no tomorrow. Wonder how that feels. How will it feel? What a day, one day, someday's gonna be, when we all are finally free. Earth has passed. Oh, what a day, one day, someday's gonna be, when the Father welcomes me home at last. Oh, what a day. Like this, that's how I cope. This is my hope. What a day, one day, someday is gonna be, when we all are finally free. Earth has passed. What a day, one day, someday is gonna be, when the Father welcomes me home at last. Oh, what a day, one day, someday is gonna be, when we all are finally free. Earth has passed. Oh, what a day, one day, someday is gonna be, when the Father welcomes me home at last. Oh, home at last. Oh, I'll be home at last. Home at last. What a day, one day, someday's gonna be, when we all are finally free. Earth has passed. Oh, what a day, one day, someday's gonna be, when the Father welcomes me home at last. Oh, what a day, one day, someday's gonna be.
You're listening to Legacy 5 with What a Day here on Truthful Tones, and we have come to the end of our show once again. And to help end our time together, here are the Martins with a live version of one of their fan favorites, So High.
So high, so wide, so low. Oh, come on. So high, you can't get over it. Come on, New York, so high, you can't get over it. So wide, you can't get around it. So low, you can't get under it. You must come in at the door. So high, so wide, so low. Now it's your turn. I want everybody to say so high, so wide, so low. Oh, you know it. Come on, stand to your feet and help us sing New York City. So high, you can't get over. So wide, you can't get around. So low, you can't get under it. You must come in at the door. Sing it again. So high, you can't get over it. You can't get around it. You can't get under it. You must come in at the door. You must come in at the door. You must come in the
In Matthew 7:13 through 14, Jesus said, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." And those are our Truthful Tones today. I hope you've enjoyed listening to some of the very best in Southern Gospel music. We hope you'll join us again next week for more Truthful Tones. And if you would like to hear a request on this show, or maybe you have an upcoming Southern Gospel concert in the Central Illinois area, drop me a line at truthfultones@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm your host, Mary Alice Greer, and until we meet again, God bless and have a great week.